Remember the service mesh hype, and the struggle was real for finding the better alternatives for it at the latest stage. But what if I tell you that the Istio team have been trying to pull up something huge, and they actually pulled out a magic trick, that is the ambient mesh. Istio is a powerful open source project that lets you add observability, tracing, as well as for the traffic control and security to your Kubernetes cluster without actually modifying your application code. With time, Istio became one of the huge talk in the whole tech town. A lot of projects also started implementing it into their own main workload and the file or the project code. uh, Due to its powerful architecture, it also gave them mutual TLS, traffic splitting, retraces, monitoring, observability, matrices, and whatnot by just simply stuffing a proxy inside, at the side of each and every particular component of your Kubernetes cluster. But sooner, this complex and powerful architecture started bleeding out a lot of cloud costs of the pockets of the investors as well as for the project maintainers, and that's became a reason for finding up the better alternatives as well as implementation of this particular project. Following the trend, Istio team also started building something huge, and that was the ambient mesh. Ambient mesh lets you exercise each and every particular core features that were available along with the service mesh of the observability, security, as well as the sidecar proxies and the the traffic splitting as well, without stuffing a sidecar proxy next to each and every particular component of your Kubernetes cluster. It lets you decide whether you want to opt for the L7 or the L4 proximities, and lets you decide if you want to opt for the service mesh implementations while exercising the maximum security and a lot more features, which will obviously add up a lot more computational cost or the overhead. Ambient mesh works under the Z tunnel for the security and waypoint proxy for the policy enforcements. You can opt for the ambient mesh for different parts of your Kubernetes cluster and service mesh for different parts of the cluster. In that way, you can optimize your architecture, your applications architecture in a lot more better way. And in this way, it reduces a lot more computational power, reduce the cloud costs as well, increase the sustainability code, as well as also it help the the engineers in the troubleshooting part as well. So that was all about the ambient mesh. It is a lot more lighter, more efficient, as well as the cost effective tool that was being launched by a collaborative effort by the Istio team as well as the Solo.io. If you want to know more about this particular project in huge details, then I'll then just tag the Istio team or either the Solo.io, and if they ask me, then I'll make a dedicated video on this particular topic in details for free. Radhe Radhe.